meet the starting lineups for the visiting Medford Rogues. Leading on for the Rogues and playing shortstop, number 13, Valenzuela Reese. Running second, playing second base, number 5, Jody Payne. Running third and playing left field, number 2, Johnny Dela Cruz. And fourth, the designated hitter, number 24, Alex Isola. Running fifth and playing right field, number 27, Jake Howard. Running sixth and pitching, number 20, Dante Gutierrez. Running seventh, the center fielder, number 10, Connor Lowry. Running eighth and playing third base, number 7, Josh Berman. Running ninth and playing first base from the University of Oregon, number 25, Braden Stutzman. Pitching for the Rogues tonight, number 45, Nick Carr. The Rogues are managed by Josh Hogan.
Coming here much? Not sitting here. I tend to be in the grass.
Hello there, Rogue Nation. Welcome to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. It is the final game of the 2017 Great West League regular season. Game 3 of this series between your Medford Rogues and the Portland Pickles. It's been an incredible season, Rogue Nation. We'll look back on some of our favorite moments. I asked Josh Hogan what his favorite moments were. We'll have that interview for you in just a few minutes. And coming up a little bit later, first pitch live from Walker Stadium in Portland, Oregon. I'm Jonathan Kerman. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back to the Medford Rogues live stream on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Down the field with Coach Josh Hogan. Josh, this is the final regular season game of the 2017 Great West League year. What's been your favorite moment, or what have been some of your favorite moments so far this year?
I think probably number one would have to be Sola's walk-off home grand slam against the Pickles earlier in the year. Scotty Wright's perfect game is up there too. Lowry's home run against Marysville. Some of our quality pitching performances. Pierce had a couple. Just moments like that. Our close games where we, you just have good clutch hits and stuff like that. That's what this team's been all about. They've had a ton of come from behind victories, a lot of one-run victories too, which is a sign of a really good team. Just the way these guys play and play for each other and are selfless, and at a point like this, a lot of the teams, a lot of players are kind of checked out and ready to go home for the summer. They don't really care if they win, because that means they get to go home earlier type thing. But this group's they're bought in. They really want to win. They want to win for each other, and they want to win to prove that they're as good as we are on paper, and we were ranked 13th or 14th in the nation at one point this season. I'm not sure what we are right now, but if we can end this season good and get that 40th win today would be nice, and give us some momentum going into playoffs. It's not a must-win for us though, even though we're on a 3-game skid right now. We've told them we're not worried about winning or losing right now. We're just making sure we're set up right for playoffs and giving ourselves the best chance for playoffs, not the best chance to win our 40th game here and still maintain first place, which we're going to be in anyways. Right. So but it would be nice. We need to come out with a little more intensity, a little more fire in this game, and build that into playoffs. The last few games we've been a little flat, and I don't know if it's flat because the game just doesn't matter, or they're a little frustrated with their at bats and they're kind of pressing. So hopefully we just get some positivity. They stay present, they stay in the process today, and they just play for each other and go out there and leave it out there and get ready for tomorrow.
All right, thanks so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
It's time for Medford Rogues baseball as the Rogues take on the best of the West in the Great West League. Don't miss a minute of the action. Listen to every Medford Rogues game all season long, live on medfordrogues.com. Now, it's time for Medford Rogues baseball. Calling all the action tonight, here's Jonathan Kerman.
Hello there, Rogue Nation. Welcome to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're going to step away for a quick moment for the national anthem. beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at Walker Stadium. Welcome, Rogue Nation, to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. The final game of the 2017 Great West League regular season is tonight between your Medford Rogues and the Portland Pickles. The Rogues dropping the first two games of this series, looking to win tonight to build some momentum going into the playoffs, which will begin tomorrow night at 5:05 p.m. right here on MedfordRogues.com. Portland will host the first game, and then the two teams will take a day off on Monday to travel home to Medford. Game 2 will be played at Harry and David Field on Tuesday, August 8th, rather. Tuesday, August 8th at Harry and David Field, 6:35 p.m. first pitch. You can buy your tickets online right now at MedfordRogues.com. So many incredible moments with this ball club. Today I just wanted to recognize a few of the truly special moments that stand out. Starting off with Dylan Pierce's 10 strikeout shutout against these Portland Pickles back on June 13th. Next up is certainly one of the most special moments of the season, maybe of these kids' entire lives. Alex Isola's walk-off grand slam on Superhero Night came up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning with the bases loaded and the Rogues down by 2, and sent a belt-high fastball way over the left field wall to win the game. Clay Valenzuela-Reese's record 18-game hitting streak in the middle of the year. Connor Lowry's monster 3-run home run on July 18th against the Marysville Gold Sox. That was with Jake Helwig and Dante Gutierrez on base. Connor Lowry hit that ball a country mile, way over the 35-foot-high netting that extends above the wall at Calusa Casino Stadium. Jake Helwig's home run robbing catch right here at Walker Stadium off the bat of Alex Henwood. Helwig went back into the right field corner with that short 3.5-foot wall, made the grab, flipped feet over end behind the wall, raised his glove up to signal the catch. The field ump agreeing with the call. That was certainly incredible. The record 20-hit games for these Medford Rogues on July 20th and 25th, which tied a Rogues all-time record. And then Johnny De La Cruz, his walk-off hit against the Gold Sox at home on July 26th. Just a few of the many incredible moments with this ball club. It's been an honor and a privilege to bring you Rogues baseball this season. Tonight, on the mound for your Medford Rogues, starting tonight, making his first start of the year, right-hander Nick Parr from Western Oregon University. I'll have more stats for him in the bottom half of the inning. The batting lineup for the Medford Rogues is as follows. Starting things off, playing shortstop Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Batting second, playing second, Jaden Hanna. Batting third in left field, Johnny De La Cruz. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Alex Isola. Batting fifth in right field, Jake Helwig. Batting sixth, making his return behind the plate, Dante Gutierrez. Playing seventh in center field, Connor Lowry. Batting eighth, playing third base is Josh Berman. And batting ninth at first base, Braden Stutzman. On the mound for the Portland Pickles, Bryce Mulcahy, the right-hander, delivers a first pitch inside to Valenzuela-Reese, and we're off and running, 7-11, the time of first pitch. Bryce Mulcahy from St. Helens, Oregon, attends Lane Community College. That one chopped foul down the third baseline, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Mulcahy came on as a pinch hitter for Alec Layton late in last night's ball game and scored what would eventually be the winning run. The 1-1 to Valenzuela-Reese. Off speed, catches the outer edge for strike 2. Colin Price behind the plate tonight. Garrett Wilson, the field umpire. Bryce Mulcahy, the 6'2 right-hander, Winds and deals the 1-2. Check swing. Did he go around? No, says the home plate umpire. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to Valenzuela Reese. That one popped up high in the air in the infield. Coming on is Alex Henwood. He will make the grab in shallow center field for the first out of the inning. Defensive alignment behind Bryce Mulcahy. Catching him today is Tate Budnick. At third base, Bobby Kinney. At short, Daniel Lopez. At second, Alex Henwood. And at first, Cody Fallon. In the outfield for the Pickles, in left, Xander Clark. In center, Alec Layton. And in right, Matt Starkovic. That will bring up Jaden Hanna. Had the pleasure of meeting Jaden's dad, Michael, earlier today before the game. The first pitch to Hanna. Fastball fouled back into the netting. Hanna, a local here of Portland, Oregon. Also attains Lane Community College. No doubt him and Bryce have faced off against each other before, but as teammates in practice. Hanna, the left-handed batter, stepping in at a tall 5'6", batting .305 for this Rogues ball club. That one in there for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes the count to Jaden Hanna. One out, nobody on here in the top of the first. The 0-2. Chopped to the second baseman. Henwood picks it up. Throw over to first in time for the second out of the inning. So with 2 down, that will bring up Johnny De La Cruz. De La Cruz named an all-star this year for your Medford Rogues. Right-handed batter steps in at 5'11", 180 pounds, batting .343 for this Rogues club. 69 hits, 12 doubles, 48 RBI, and 39 runs scored in 53 games. First pitch to De La Cruz, misses inside for ball 1. De La Cruz attends Louisiana Monroe in his free time. The 1-0. That one chopped right at the second baseman, so all 3 outs to Alex Henwood. We head to the bottom of the first, no score. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Fans, I can't tell you how many times we've had to replace a window at Harry and David Field because of a stray fly ball. When we need our windows fixed or replaced, the only team we trust are the folks at Bill's Glass. With locations in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass, Bill's Glass is the fastest and most affordable glass service in Southern Oregon. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the first inning, no score just yet. On the mound for your Medford Rogues, making his first career start from Las Vegas, Nevada, right-hander Nick Parr. Nick Parr, 0-1 on the year, has a 5.14 ERA, 9 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched. He'll face Alec Layton leading things off for the Pickles. Batting second, Alex Henwood. Batting third, Xander Clark. Batting fourth, Matt Hardy. Batting fifth, Matt Starkovic. Batting sixth, Cody Fallon. And batting seventh, Tate Budnick. Batting eighth, Daniel Lopez. And batting ninth, Bobby Kinney. Alec Layden, the center fielder for the Pickles, steps into the box to lead things off. Defensive alignment behind Nick Parr. Catching him today is Dante Gutierrez. At third base, Josh Berman. At short, Clay Valenzuela-Reese. At second, Jaden Hanna. And at first, Braden Stutzman. In the outfield, the normal battery of Johnny De La Cruz in left, Connor Lowry in center, and Jake Helwig in right. Alec Layden from Sparks, Nevada. Couple Nevada boys going at it here in the bottom of the first inning. Nick Parr comes home. First pitch of his start misses outside for ball one. Alec Layden, right-handed batter, 5'11", 180 pounds, batting .262 for this Pickles ball club. Parr comes set. Here's the 1-0. That one smacked up the middle, through into the outfield for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Alec Layden, and that will bring up the second baseman, Alex Henwood. Henwood from Appleton, Wisconsin, attends University of Nebraska in his free time. Left-handed batter, 5'9", 165 pounds. Batting .246 for Portland. 32 hits, 4 doubles, a home run, 13 RBI, 25 walks, 29 runs scored in 34 games. The entire field in shadow except for the batter's box. First pitch to Henwood misses high for ball one. No score, no one out. Runner on first for the Pickles in the bottom of the first inning. The final regular season home game of the 2017 Great West League year. Parr working out of the stretch, the 1-0. That one chopped foul into the Pickles dugout. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Last night, Henwood went hitless with 3 strikeouts. He is 0 for 7 with 4 strikeouts in this series. The 1-1, swung on and missed, strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the left-handed hitting Alex Henwood. Alec Layden at first base led the game off with a single for the Pickles. Braden Stutzman over there at first base holding him on. Parr gets the sign from Gutierrez. He comes set. Here's the 1-2. That one hit softly into the air to left field. De La Cruz coming on. He makes the grab. And that's the first out of the first for the Pickles. So, with 1 out, that will bring up Xander Clark. Xander Clark, a big kid wielding a big bat, 6'6", 220 pounds, from Newbury Park, California, Ventura County kid, just like myself, attends University of California, Los Angeles, or UCLA for short. Batting .429 for the Pickles this season. First pitch to Clark in there for strike 1. Parr delivering a fastball, catching the lower part of the zone. Clark, 67 hits, 16 doubles, 14 home runs, 50 runs scored in 40 games. Here's the 0-1 to Xander Clark. Off speed, that one misses high and in. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Xander Clark adjusts his batting gloves, now comes set. Parr comes set. He comes home on the 1-1. Fastball misses high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Xander Clark. Clark named the 2017 Great West League All-Star MVP. Alex Isola, the DH for the Rogues tonight, named the top position prospect behind the plate by MLB scouts. Nick Parr ready to deliver the 2-1 to Clark. Off speed, drops in there for strike 2. Xander Clark with 56 RBI, rapidly approaching Alex Isola for most RBI in the Great West League. Isola has just one more. The 2-1. Runner goes. The ball is chopped to the third baseman high in the air. No throw to second. The throw to first is going to be in time to get Clark. Alec Layden, who took off on the pitch, is safe at second. 2 down in the first for the Pickles, and that will bring up the DH, Matt Hardy.
This next batter is from the University of California in Riverside. Sometimes he plays right field, sometimes he plays first base, and sometimes he pitches.
Hardy from Riverside, California. Attends UC Riverside. He'll be teammates with Rogue starting pitcher Cole Percival in the fall. Hardy, a big kid as well, 6'6", 210, right-handed batter. Runner on second, that's Alec Layden. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Nick Parr. Looks back at second, now comes home. Misses high for ball 1. Gutierrez gives the sign to Nick Parr. Parr comes set. Here's the 1-0 to Matt Hardy. That one hit foul off the first base side and out of play. The press box, not stationary, a fluid location. The Nat mic down here on the field, nearly at field level tonight, right behind home plate. Here's the 1-1. That one in there for strike 2. Catches the outer half of the plate. Nick Parr painting the black there. Fans lining up right in front of us to catch a piece of the action here. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count to Matt Hardy. Runner on second, 2 outs in the bottom of the first, no score. The pitch home. And did it hit him? Looks like it must have hit off the bat because that ball was definitely deflected. Wow. Well, lucky break for Nick Parr. It's a foul ball. Count will remain 1-2. So the count remains 1-2. Alec Layden over there at second led the inning off with a single. Here's the 1-2 from Nick Parr. Fouled back into the netting. So a new location for the press box tonight. If something's too loud or too quiet, please let me know in the live chat below. Be working around fans walking in front of us. Just the reality here, the press box nearly complete. It looks amazing here at Walker Stadium. Nick Parr looks back at second. Now comes home on the 1-2. That one misses outside for ball 3, and then a passed ball. Oh, it'll be ruled a stolen base. The ball got by Dante Gutierrez, but not far enough to be considered a wild pitch. So Layden steals third. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Matt Hardy. Runner on third. No score. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch home from Parr. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Parr works around a leadoff single. Blanks the Pickles in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. No score. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Located just 5 minutes from the I-5 and Grants Pass, Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions is the only place you need to go for the ultimate Rogue River experience. Jet through historic Hellgate Canyon, lounge at the exclusive OK Corral, and feast on all-you-can-eat homemade barbecue. Visit www.hellgate.com to book your Rogue River experience today. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Alex Isola leading things off for the Rogues, takes a curveball that misses inside for ball one. Isola having an incredible year for the Medford Rogues, batting .342. That next pitch, check swing, he went around. 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Isola. We're in the top of the second inning, no score. So Isola batting .342 for this Rogues ball club. That fastball catches the lower part of the zone. 4 strikes, 2. 69 hits, which would be a Rogues record if not for the leadoff man, Clay Valenzuela-Reese. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So Isola down on strikes, and that will bring up the right fielder, Jake Helwig. Remember, Rogue Nation playoff tickets are on sale right now. Join us. Join your Rogues on their postseason run as they chase a championship. Tickets available on MedfordRogues.com. First pitch to Jake Helwig. Misses outside for ball 1. Helwig, the left-handed batter, has made a couple incredible catches out there in right field. That one hit high in the air to shallow left field. It'll be Henwood. He makes the grab for the second out of the 4th. Now we'll talk more about Jake Helwig his next time up. That will bring up the catcher, Dante Gutierrez. Gutierrez was the only catcher on the Rogues roster for the first 10 games of the season. That was until Alex Isola joined the ball club. Isola caught all 10 games in a row, making his first appearance back behind the plate since the beginning of the year. Gutierrez from Chula Vista, California. Left-handed batter steps into the box. 5'10" from University of San Diego. The first pitch, fastball, catches the black on the outer edge for strike 1. Gutierrez batting .252 for your Rogues. Here's the 0-1 from Mulcahy. That one misses low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Dante Gutierrez. Top of the second inning. 2 outs, nobody on for the Rogues, no score. Mulcahy winds and deals the 1-1. That one misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Dante Gutierrez. Gutierrez, 39 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, 27 RBI, 26 walks, 20 runs scored in 49 games. Gutierrez waits on the 2-1 from Mulcahy. He kicks and deals. That one misses low and away for ball 3. Waiting on deck, Connor Lowry. Walker Stadium now completely engulfed in shadow. The only thing left in sun is the press box. We're sitting right behind home plate, right in front of the walkway for the fans. That one misses outside for ball 4. So Gutierrez aboard on the 2-out walk. That will bring up Connor Lowry. Coach Josh Hogan mentions in Marysville at Calusa Casino Stadium. The walls at Calusa Casino Stadium are very high, 25 feet high, and then there's a netting above them that extends another 15 feet in the air. First pitch to Lowry, way inside. It hits his jersey as he tries to get out of the way. Lowry hit by pitch. The Rogues have runners on, and a privilege to bring you Medford Rogues baseball. What an incredible season it has been. And I have a feeling we have a few more special moments in the coming days. Runners on first and second for Josh Berman. First pitch to Berman, chopped up the middle. Ranging over is the shortstop Lopez. He will step on second for the force, and that's the final out of the inning. Rogues strand 2. We head to the bottom of the second, still no score. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Most do-it-yourselfers know that if you do it yourself, you get more for your money. At No Frills Flooring, get the absolute best prices on carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, natural stone, porcelain tile, and granite slabs for countertops. No Frills Flooring is a wholesale supplier of floor covering materials targeted to serving the construction industry and do-it-yourselfers. With a large selection of the most desired products available at the lowest prices, they want to help you with your project. Stop in one of their stores located on Ross Antley Drive in Medford or E Street in Grants Pass, or visit NoFrillsFlooring.com. When No Frills says more floors, they mean it.
Rogues fans, it's easier than ever to get your tickets to check out the Medford Rogues this summer. Visit MedfordRogues.com and click the Tickets tab to pick your seats for the next night out at Harry and David Field.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the second inning, no score here at Walker Stadium. Nick Parr back on the mound for the Medford Rogues. Leading things off for the Pickles in the second, Matt Starkovic. Starkovic takes a first pitch outside for ball 1. Back in the third inning of last night's ball game, Dante Gutierrez, who's behind the plate right now, hit a screaming line drive to right field. Starkovic made an all-out catch, an all-out diving catch to rob Gutierrez of extra bases and RBI. That one hit in the air to center field. Lowry's going back. He's at the warning track. He's at the wall. He makes the grab for the first out of the second. Rogues would eventually lose last night's game by a final score of 3-1. That catch by Starkovic could have been the difference in that ballgame. That will bring up the first baseman, Cody Fallon. Fallon from Surprise, Arizona. I love saying that. I really do. It's a great name for a city. Fallon attending Western Oregon University, so a couple of teammates going at it. Fallon, a tall right-handed batter, 6'5", 205. Batting .258 for the Pickles, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Fallon with 31 hits, just 8 extra base hits, but 5 of them were home runs. Next one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes to Cody Fallon. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second inning. Parr gets into his stance, gets the sign from Gutierrez. Here's the 2-0. That one hit well to left center field. Lowry and Gutierrez looking back. That ball is gone. Cody Fallon hits his 6th home run of the year to left center field to give the Portland Pickles the first run of the ball game. They lead 1-0. So 1-0 the score here in Portland. 3:35 to dead center. Very short field here in Portland. Ball certainly was struck very well. So Fallon gets the best of his teammate Nick Parr this time. 1-0 the score. Still one out in the bottom of the second, and that will bring up Tate Budnick. First pitch to Budnick misses low for ball one. Fallon, the catcher for the Portland Pickles from Edmonds, Washington, attends University of Portland. 5'11" right-handed batter waits on the 1-0. Off speed in there for strike one. Budnick batting .299 for the Portland Pickles. Playing in just his 25th game, has 20 hits, 7 doubles, 18 RBI, and 11 runs scored. Parr winds and deals. That one misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike to Tate Budnick. Parr looks in, gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. Now comes set. Here's the 2-1. That one misses high. 3 balls and 1 strike the count to Tate Budnick. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. Rogues trail 1-0. Three balls and 1 strike the count to Tate Budnick. Here's the pitch. Off speed, misses just inside for ball 4. Ooh. Tough ball to call by home plate umpire Colin Price. It's a 1-out walk, and that will bring up the shortstop Daniel Lopez. Daniel Lopez from Pico Rivera, California. Also attends the University of Portland. 6'1", 190-pound right-handed batter. Lopez batting .282 for the Pickles. 48 hits, 5 home runs, 28 RBI, 42 runs scored in 47 games. Tate Budnick being recognized, playing his last game in a Pickles uniform. A pinch runner for Tate Budnick. Tyler Stofield pinch running for Tate Budnick, and he will take over at catcher. The first pitch to Daniel Lopez misses outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball catches the black on the inside part of the zone. Inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Daniel Lopez. 1-0 the score, runner on first here in the bottom of the second. Here's the 1-1. That one popped up high in the air and back over the netting. We'll see if it stays in ground. It actually might. It'll stay fair. Rather, stays in play. It was in foul ground. Braden Stutzman, the first baseman, made the grab right over the Great West League logo off the first base foul line. So Lopez pops up in foul territory to Braden Stutzman, and that will bring up Bobby Kinney. Difficult to tell sometimes where these balls will end up from where we're sitting right here behind home plate. 0-2 down in the bottom of the second, and that will bring up the third baseman, Bobby Kinney. And that one hits him. Plunks him on the elbow or the lower bicep. He'll take his free base, advances Tyler Stofield over to second. And that will turn the lineup over for the Pickles. Alec Layton, who singled to lead off the bottom of the first, steps in. And we'll actually have a pinch hitter for Alec Layton. So a lot of defensive changes for the Portland Pickles. Joey Cooper will pinch hit for Alec Layton. Cooper, a returning Pickle, a fan favorite here in Portland. Cooper batting .304 for the Pickles, left-handed batter from Bakersfield, California. Not going far to go to school to play college ball at Cal State Northridge. That one hit to center field. Lowry is there, though. Takes a step in, takes a step out, makes the grab, and that's the final out of the second. However, the Portland Pickles get a run on the solo home run by Cody Fallon. We head to the top of the third. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Mary's Barbecue. Tender, juicy, slow-smoked meat, homemade sides, and friendly service. And it's easy for anyone in Southern Oregon to get to. Mary's Barbecue Place at 841 East Pine Street in Central Point. Follow along on Facebook or their website, marysbbqplace.com. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the top of the third inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Couple defensive replacements for the Portland Pickles. Behind the plate now is Tyler Stofield. He pinch ran for Tate Budnick. In center, Joey Cooper. He pinch hit for Alec Layton. And at second base, as a defensive replacement, replacing Alex Henwood, is Colin Rubino. Leading things off for the Medford Rogues in the top of the third, Braden Stutzman. Stutzman, the lone switch hitter on this Rogues ball club, attends University of Oregon in his free time. 5'11" switch hitter from Twin Falls, Idaho, will bat from the left side with the right-hander Bryce Mulcahy on the mound. Portland getting the first run in this ballgame off the bat of Cody Fallon, a solo home run back in the bottom of the second. Leading things off in the top of the third, Braden Stutzman, followed by the top of the order, Valenzuela Reese and Jaden Hanna. First pitch from Bryce Mulcahy. Stutzman bunts, but it rolls foul down the third base line for strike one. Stutzman, a super utility player for the Rogues, plays the infield, plays the outfield, he catches. Actually a primary catcher for the Ducks in the fall. Haven't needed his services with Alex Isola and Eric Yang and Dante Gutierrez all able to catch. Clay Valenzuela Reese, who's on deck, also able to catch. He caught last night's ballgame. Here's the 0-1 to Braden Stutzman. That one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Braden Stutzman, leading off the top of the second inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Mulcahy winds and deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Bryce Mulcahy. Leg kicks. Comes home. That one hit high in the air. Foul off the third base side and out of play. The 1-2 from Stutzman. That one chopped foul down the first base line. Taylor Frost, the first base coach tonight for the Rogues, faked a barehanded grab of that ball. Stutzman will step back into the box. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Mulcahy checks the rubber, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Stutzman down on strikes. It's the first out of the third. And that will turn the lineup over for Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Valenzuela-Reese had that 18-game hitting streak in the middle of July, set a Rogues all-time record. Valenzuela-Reese also holds the record for most hits in a season. First pitch to Valenzuela-Reese catches the lower part of the zone for strike 1. That one hit sharply to the shortstop. Daniel Lopez picks it up. The sidearm throw over to first beats Valenzuela-Reese by half a step. So 2 down in third. That will bring up Jaden Hanna. Hanna has some friends and family here in Portland, his hometown. Left-handed batter, batting .305 for the Rogues. That one fouled back into the netting for strike 1. Terrific crowd on hand tonight for this final regular season game of the 2017 Great West League season. Mulcahy kicks and deals the 0-1. That one misses low. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the third. Rogues trail 1-0. Mulcahy climbs back on top of the rubber. He comes set and deals the 1-1. Fastball misses just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Jaden Hanna. Hanna 32 hits, 3 doubles, a triple, a home run, 20 RBIs, 21 runs scored in 37 games. That one hit high in the air to center field. Coming on is Joey Cooper. He will make the grab, shaded slightly over to left field for the final out of the third. Rogues go down in order. We head to the bottom of the inning. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogues fans, if you're looking for a used car or truck, why not head to the dealer that will give you the best quality vehicle at the best price? Crater Lake Ford uses real-time tracking software to research similar makes within hundreds of miles to give you the best car shopping experience while saving you time and money. Crater Lake Ford, right cars and trucks, right prices, right experiences. Visit CraterLakeFord.com today.
Be sure to follow the Rogues on social media for giveaways, special behind-the-scenes features, and more. Like us on Facebook at Medford Rogues Baseball and follow along on Twitter and Instagram at Medford Rogues.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Stepping into the box is Colin Rubino. Came on as a defensive replacement for Alex Henwood. Rubino from Battleground, Washington. 5'7" right-handed batter. The first pitch from Parr misses high and outside. Ball 1. Parr's father, Doug, asking me if I'm from Minnesota. I'm not. However, I am a really big fan of the television show Fargo, which takes place between Minnesota and North Dakota. The 1-0. In there for strike 1. Pickles fans getting a little rowdy here. Bottom of the third, no one out, no one on. The 1-1 to Colin Rubino. Fastball just misses the outer edge of the plate. Interesting. So the live tweeting that I'm doing has my location in Minnesota. I can tell you, I'm not from Minnesota. That one fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Colin Rubino. So Colin Rubino steps back into the box. Nick Parr on the mound. Parr comes set. That one, broken bat, hit high in the air into foul ground. It'll be Berman. Makes the basket grab for the out. The barrel of the bat stuck in the ground halfway down the third base line. That's the first out of the third, and that will bring up Xander Clark. My college buddies and I would watch the first season of Fargo back when it was airing for the first time on FX, and we'd joke around and talk to each other in a Minnesotan or a North Dakotan accent. It's a very fantastic series. I highly recommend you pick it up and watch it if you haven't already. Xander Clark steps into the box. 1 out, nobody on. Clark grounded out to third his first time up. The pitch from Parr. Fouled at the plate and then bounced back. 0-1 to Xander Clark. Doug saying, oh yeah, that's a good catch, Berman. Indeed, indeed it is. Not a easy catch by far. Had to basket catch it. Sure, that ball had some funky English on it. Here's the 0-1 from Nick Parr to Xander Clark. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. That one shot up the middle for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Xander Clark. That will bring up the DH, Matt Hardy. The 2 big kids for Portland will be no more. Xander Clark will have a pinch runner. So Xander Clark out of the game after an 0-for-1. Portland, it'll be Griffin Mueller for Portland, pinch running for Xander Clark. We're only in the third inning and my scorebook is a mess. It's the 4th substitution for the Portland Pickles. Griffin Mueller, the pinch runner over there at first. Matt Hardy, another big kid for Portland, takes a big hack, misses that one. Strike 1. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out, 1-0 the score. Portland on top. Griffin Mueller pinch running for Xander Clark at first base. Braden Stutzman holding him on. The 6'6" right-handed batter, Matt Hardy, at the plate. Here's the 0-1 from Nick Parr. Check swing, did not go around, says the home plate umpire, Colin Price. Evens the count, 1-1. Mueller takes his lead. Nick Parr checks over at first. Now comes home. That one chopped to the left side of the infield by a throwing first baseman or third baseman Berman. The ball thrown over the first baseman's head. And on the errant throw, Griffin Mueller will take third. So a sharply hit ball hit to Josh Berman. He knocked it down. Valenzuela-Reese backing him up. Tried to pick the ball up and tried to make the throw over to first. It sailed over the head of Braden Stutzman. So an infield hit for Matt Hardy. Advancing to third on the throwing error is Griffin Mueller. Runners on first and third for the Pickles, and that will bring up Matt Starkovic. Starkovic, the right fielder for the Portland Pickles from North Olmsted, Ohio, attends Cuyahoga Community College. Nick Parr comes set. Runners on the corners, one out in the bottom of the third. The pitch home to Starkovic. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Parr gets the sign from Gutierrez. Here's the 0-1. That one misses outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Matt Starkovic. Griffin Mueller at third, pinch running for Xander Clark, who hit a 1-out single. Matt Hardy at first. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Matt Starkovic. The pitch home, swung on and missed. A terrific off-speed pitch by Nick Parr, fooled Matt Starkovic. Starkovic steps back into the right-handed box. Nick Parr comes set. Here's the 1-2 with runners on the corners and 1 out. That one misses high. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are back here in Walker Stadium, right on MedfordRogues.com. 5:05 p.m. first pitch for Game 1 of the 2017 playoffs. Here's the 2-2. That one misses low and outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Matt Starkovic. Waiting on deck, Cody Fallon. Starkovic batting .291 for this Pickles ball club. Steps back into the batter's box. Runners on the corners. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Here's the full count pitch to Matt Starkovic. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Another terrific off-speed pitch from Nick Parr, fooling Starkovic for the 2nd out of the inning. So with 2 down, that will bring up Cody Fallon. With 1 swing, Fallon started the scoring in this ball game. It was a solo home run back in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Parr gets the sign from Gutierrez. The pitch home. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. I'm sure Nick Parr and Cody Fallon will exchange a few amorous words when they return back to college at Western Oregon University. Nick Parr comes set. Here's the 1-0 to Cody Fallon. Misses outside for ball 2. Nick Parr looks in. Runners on the corners. Griffin Mueller at third. Matt Hardy at first. Here's the 2-0 with 2 outs. Runner goes. Inside the pitch, throw will not be made by Gutierrez. Probably a wise decision with Griffin Mueller at third. It's a stolen base for Matt Hardy. Runners now on second and third. 3 balls and no strikes the count to Cody Fallon. With first base open, would not be the worst thing in the world if Parr walked Fallon here. Nick Parr comes set. The 3-0. Catches the black on the outer edge for strike 1. Matt Hardy at second, Griffin Mueller at third. 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. 3 balls and 1 strike the count to Cody Fallon. Parr comes set. Here's the 3-1. Misses inside for ball 4. And the Pickles have loaded the bases for Tyler Stofield. Tyler Stofield, local here of Portland, Oregon, attends Chico State in his free time. 6-foot right-handed batter. Averaging .215 for the Portland Pickles. 14 hits, a double, a triple, 4 RBI, 11 walks, 12 runs scored in 24 games. His last appearance was in Game 1 against the Medford Rogues. He walked 3 times, was hit by a pitch once, stole a base, and scored 2 runs. Nick Parr comes set. The bases are loaded. The first pitch to Stofield catches the outer edge for strike 1. Nick Parr comes set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Griffin Mueller at third, pinch running for Xander Clark, who had a 1-out single earlier in the inning. Matt Hardy with a single at second, Cody Fallon at first. Here's the 1-1 with the bases loaded. Check swing, did he go around? No, says the home plate umpire, Colin Price. It is low for ball 2. High leverage situation here early in the ballgame. Nick Parr comes home. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here in the bottom of the third. The bases are loaded for Tyler Stofield. Nick Parr looking to get out of a jam. Nick Parr comes set. The 2-2. Called strike 3 on the outer edge. Nick Parr gets out of the jam. We head to the 4th. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Heroes. Heroes is the new place for gourmet subs, wraps, salads, and burgers. People are really talking about how Heroes is the best sandwich shop in town. Go give them a try. Eat like a hero. Hero sandwiches. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Bottom of the order, rather, the heart of the order for the Medford Rogues. First pitch to Johnny De La Cruz, swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 from Mulcahy misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Johnny De La Cruz. It'll be De La Cruz, Isola, and Hellwig here in the top of the fourth. Rogues trail 1-0. That one going to be a flare that falls into left center field for a base hit. De La Cruz, a big round first, he will hold with a single. So De La Cruz, the tying run aboard with the leadoff single, and that will bring up Alex Isola. Isola, the Great West League RBI leader with 57. Steps into the box, batting .343 for this Rogues team. Isola leads the team in home runs with 7. First pitch to Isola, off speed, that drops in there for strike one. De La Cruz takes his lead from first. Perhaps Isola's biggest swing as the 0-1 comes home. That fastball, rather the off-speed pitch, misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Perhaps Isola's biggest swing came on Superhero Night at Harry and David Field, with the Rogues trailing by 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning and the bases loaded. Isola hit a home run, a grand slam in walk-off fashion. The 1-1 misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was my first game back after a brief sabbatical. I went down to Cabo San Lucas for a family vacation, and I returned just in time. That one misses inside. 3 balls and 1 strike to Alex Isola. Runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Plane arrived just hours before game time. I arrived at the ballpark, and I was told, hey, we need a Batman for Superhero Night. You're going to be Batman. The 3-1. Fastball misses outside for ball 4. And the Rogues have runners on first and second. Nobody out in the top of the 4th inning for Jake Hellwig. Hellwig from Daytona Beach, Florida, attends Bethune-Cookman in his free time. 6'2", left-handed batter, primarily plays right field. Hellwig, a fantastic outfielder for the Rogues. Never seen him misread a ball. Seems like he's always on it, no matter where it's hit or how it's hit. Perhaps Hellwig's greatest catch coming right here in Portland on July 6th. First pitch to Hellwig misses inside for ball 1. A long, high line drive by the second baseman for the Pickles, Alex Henwood. As the 1-0 misses way inside, the ball gets by the catcher, Stofield, and the runners advance to second and third. It'll be a wild pitch. And now the Rogues have 2 on in scoring position. Nobody out in a 1-run ball game. Hellwig at the short wall here in Walker Stadium, just 3.5 feet high, 311 feet down the line. Used all 6'2" of his frame plus the length of his arm and the length of the glove to make the catch. The momentum of the ball flipped him over behind the low outfield wall. Popped up, ball in glove to rob Alex Henwood of a home run. An absolutely incredible display of athleticism and concentration by Jake Hellwig. Runners on first and second. 2-0 the count. The pitch home. That one misses low for ball 3. Waiting on deck, the catcher, Dante Gutierrez. The 3-0 to Hellwig. Misses inside for ball 4. And the Rogues have the bases loaded. Nobody out here in the 4th inning for Dante Gutierrez. Leadoff single by Johnny De La Cruz. And a couple walks to Alex Isola and Jake Hellwig. Sets the table for Dante Gutierrez. the Pars were in attendance. Actually, a few of you who joined us on the live chat were at the stadium for that game when Hellwig made that incredible catch. First pitch to Dante Gutierrez, fouled back, strike one. Doug saying that catch was an ESPN top 10. I would have to agree. That was absolutely incredible. And the fact that he held on to the ball, too, after essentially being table-topped by that short outfield wall. It was just incredible. De La Cruz at third, Alex Isola at second, Jake Hellwig at first. The 0-1 to Dante. Chopped shortly to the second baseman. They're going to throw to second for one, over to first, in time for the double play. So no RBI, but Johnny De La Cruz does come home. And the Rogues have tied the ball game here in the top of the fourth inning. Gutierrez grounding out into the 4-6-3 double play. Unfortunately does not earn the RBI. De La Cruz does come home. It is an earned run, and the Rogues have tied the ball game. Here in the top of the fourth, Alex Isola over at third now. First pitch to Connor Lowry, in there for strike one. That one foul tipped at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to Connor Lowry. On July 18th, Connor Lowry hit a monster home run down in Marysville. I mean, a absolute monster over the left field wall. The walls at Calusa Casino Stadium, 20 feet high. Here's the 0-2 to Lowry. Fastball misses outside for ball one. Runner on third, that's Alex Isola. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. We're all tied at 1. There's a netting that extends above the 20-foot high wall at Calusa Casino Stadium, an extra 10 feet. That one misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Connor Lowry. Lowry's ball cleared all of that. Sailed over the what would be 30 to 35-foot high wall plus net in left field, traveled across the street and hit the electrical wiring. The 2-2 foul tipped. Lowry just got a piece of that one. And it wasn't a situation where the ball had reached its apex and landed on the top of the electrical wiring. No. That ball still had a ways to go. Would have traveled all the way to Yuba City if not for that electrical wiring. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Connor Lowry. Runner on third. That one fouled back. So Lowry in a battle here with Bryce Mulcahy. Top of the fourth inning, we're all tied at 1. Lowry steps back into the batter's box. Alex Isola at third. He's the lead run. The 2-2 to Lowry. Misses outside for ball 3. That one chopped down the first base line. It's fair. Great snag by the first baseman, Cody Fallon. It looks like the ball may have hit either the infield grass or the dirt. Took a funny hop. No, it's ruled foul. The ball is ruled foul. I thought it was fair. Cody Fallon must have made the grab in foul territory. So Lowry is alive. The count remains 3-2. Alex Isola is the lead run. He's on third base. The 3-2 home. That one hit well to left center field. Going back is Joey Cooper. He's at the wall. It is off the wall. Connor Lowry rounds first, heads into second with an RBI double, and the Rogues take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the fourth inning. Ball hitting the Coors Light banner out there in left center field. Lowry delivers. Alex Isola comes home. The Rogues on top here in the top of the fourth inning. So with Lowry at second, that will bring up Josh Berman. Runner goes, the third not in time. Johnny De La Cruz. Rather, Connor Lowry steals third base. De La Cruz home earlier in the inning off the bat of Dante Gutierrez. So Connor Lowry with the RBI double. That scores Alex Isola. He's now at third after the stolen base. The pitch was a strike to Berman. That one misses in the dirt. Blocked by Tyler Stofield. 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Berman. Connor Lowry at third. Berman steps back into the box. Here's the 1-1 from Mulcahy. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Mulcahy looks in. Comes set. Berman waits on the 1-2 with Lowry at third. Swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Rogues get 2 off the bat of Dante Gutierrez, and the RBI double by Connor Lowry scoring Alex Isola. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Rogues on top, 2-1. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Rogues on top, 2-1. Johnny De La Cruz led off with a single, came home off the bat of Dante Gutierrez, and then Connor Lowry doubled off the wall to score Alex Isola. First pitch to Daniel Lopez misses inside for ball 1. Nick Parr back on the mound for the Rogues. The 1-0 to Lopez. Fastball misses high for ball 2. I asked Nick Parr before the game, when I found out he was starting, how long he planned to go tonight. And he said, as long as my body will take me. He's in his 4th inning of work right now. The 2-0 to Lopez. Fastball catches the black on the outer edge for strike 1. Parr comes home on the 2-1. That one smacked to left field. De La Cruz back. He's at the wall. He will watch that one leave the park. So Daniel Lopez takes Nick Parr yard. Here in the bottom of the 4th, we are all tied 2-2. So the lead does not last long for the Medford Rogues. Still plenty of ball game left in this one. Renner Stuckey on to pinch hit for Bobby Kinney. First pitch to Stuckey in there for strike one. Renner Stuckey from Hillsboro, Oregon, attends Clackamas Community College. That one misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Renner Stuckey. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We're all tied at 2 rather. Par is set. He comes home on the 1-1 to Renner Stuckey. That one hit well to center field. Lowry is there, though. He makes the grab for the first out of the 4th. So with 1 down, that will bring up Joey Cooper. Cooper came on as a defensive replacement, as a pinch hitter for Alec Layton, back in the 2nd inning. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. We're all tied at 2. The first pitch to the left-handed hitting Joey Cooper misses high and in for ball 1. It's the final game of the regular season what was I saying there? The final regular season game of the 2017 Great West League year. That one catches the black on the outer half of the plate. One ball and 1 strike the count to Joey Cooper. Off speed gets away from Nick Parr. 2 balls and 1 strike to Joey Cooper. 1 out, nobody on here in the 4th. We're all tied at 2. Gutierrez gives Nick Parr the sign. Parr comes set. Here's the 2-1 to Joey Cooper. Fastball just misses the outer edge for ball 3. Waiting on deck, Colin Rubinho. Parr comes set. Here's the 3-1 with 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. That one hit high in the air, a major league pop-up. The second baseman, Jaden Hand, is calling for it. It'll actually be the center fielder, Lowry, who makes the grab. Out there in shallow center for the 2nd out of the 4th. So with 2 down and nobody on, that will bring up Colin Rubinho. Rubinho came on as a pinch hitter for Alex Henwood back in the 3rd inning. Actually came on as a defensive replacement in the top of the 3rd. Popped out to 3rd base his first time up. Parr comes set. First pitch, that one hit in the air to very shallow left field. It'll actually be the second baseman, Hannah, who makes the grab for the final out of the inning. Another solo home run by the Portland Pickles ties this ball game at 2. We head to the 5th. All knotted 2 apiece. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Most do-it-yourselfers know that if you do it yourself, you get more for your money. At No Frills Flooring, get the absolute best prices on carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, natural stone, porcelain tile, and granite slabs for countertops. No Frills Flooring is a wholesale supplier of floor covering materials targeted to serving the construction industry and do-it-yourselfers. With a large selection of the most desired products available at the lowest prices, they want to help you with your project. Stop in one of their stores located on Ross Antley Drive in Medford or E Street in Grants Pass, or visit NoFrillsFlooring.com. When No Frills says more floors, they mean it. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. The new pitcher on the mound for the Portland Pickles is Andrew Eppenbach. Bryce Mulcahy's light is done. The first pitch to Braden Stutzman is low for ball one. Eppenbach from Claremont, California, attends Oklahoma Baptist in his free time. That one misses low as well. 2 balls and no strikes to Braden Stutzman. We are in the top of the 5th inning, all tied at 2. Next one catches the outer edge of the plate for strike 1. Stutzman 0 for 1 tonight. Switch hitter batting from the left side with the right-hander Eppenbach on the mound. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Eppenbach making his 13th appearance for the Pickles, has 21 strikeouts in 20 1/3 innings. He is 1-1 for Portland. Eppenbach deals. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Stutzman retired on strikes for the second time in the ballgame. That will turn the lineup over for Clay Valenzuela-Reese.
This is shortstop number 13, Clay Valenzuela-Reese.
First pitch to Valenzuela-Reese. Called strike on the outer edge. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 5th. We're all tied at 2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. The 0-2 skips in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Eppenbach wearing knee-high dark blue socks. The Rogues in their road grays. The 1-2 That one hit well to center field. Going back on it is Joey Cooper. He has room. He makes the grab for the second out of the fifth.
I don't hold back. I'll hit you.
So with 2 out and nobody on, that will bring up Jaden Hanna. Our moving press box tonight is down on the deck behind home plate. A main walkway for fans right in front of us. First pitch to Hanna misses low for ball 1.
Hey, where's Kevin? You guys seen Kevin? That's what I thought too.
Hanna 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the fifth. That one hit high in the air, but not very far. Coming on are a trio of Pickles. It will be the center fielder Cooper who makes the grab for the final out. Rogues go down in order. We head to the bottom of the fifth, all tied at 2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Morton's Family Dining and Bar. Morton's offers something for everyone. Morton's has a full sports bar, a separate family dining side of the restaurant, and even delivery. Check out their website, mortons.com. That's Morton's with 2 R's.
We're back on the road with the Rogues.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. I'm Jonathan Kerman. This is the final game of the 2017 Great West League regular season. It's between your Medford Rogues and the Portland Pickles. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning, all tied at 2. Nick Parr back on the mound. Leading things off, Griffin Mueller. Mueller pinch ran for Xander Clark back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Mueller misses in for ball 1. Griffin Mueller, the 6-foot right-handed batter from Newcastle, Washington. Attends Northern Colorado University in his free time. Nick Parr comes set and comes home. That one hit well to center field. Lowry going back at the warning track, at the wall, makes the grab. Nice play by Connor Lowry, sticking with it. Not fearing that center field wall. 335 feet from home plate here at Walker Stadium. So 1 down in the 5th. That will bring up Matt Hardy. Another pinch hitter looks like. We'll have the name for you in just a second. And it's actually the starting pitcher, Bryce Mulcahy. So Mulcahy will remain in the game. He was removed from pitching duties by Andrew Eppenbach. He'll stay in as the DH. Matt Hardy's night is done. Some of the rules that you can do here in the Great West League that you can't do in the Bigs. First pitch to Mulcahy, misses high for ball 1. Mulcahy, a switch hitter. Batting 1,000 for the Portland Pickles. Has 1 hit and 1 run in 1 at-bat. That one in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. We are all tied at 2. Nick Parr comes set. Here's the 1-1. Fastball. Catches the lower part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 from Parr misses high and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bryce Mulcahy. Tonight's 2 starting pitchers going at it here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're all tied at 2. Parr comes home. Off speed, swung on and missed, strike 3. 4th strikeout of the game for Nick Parr. There's 2 down in the 5th, and that will bring up the right fielder, Matt Starkovic. Pickles got the first run of the game in the 2nd. The Rogues answered with 2 in the 4th. The Pickles answered right back with 1 in the bottom of the 4th. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Pickles. Matt Starkovic, 0 for 2 with a strikeout today, steps up to the plate. Left-handed batting right fielder waits on the first pitch from Nick Parr. Here it is. Off speed, misses high for ball 1. Nick Parr is set. Here's the 1-0. That one misses in. 2 balls and no strikes to Matt Starkovic. As the sun sets on Walker Stadium here in Portland, Oregon, the sky beginning to darken. Now a very lovely blue color. The clouds in the sky, an almost pink hue. Here's the 2-0. That one hit right to the second baseman, Hanna, picks it up on the ground, throw over to first in time. 1-2-3. Nick Parr sits down the Pickles in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th, all tied at 2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogue Regency Inn & Suites is the official host hotel of the Medford Rogues. Whether you're in Southern Oregon for a quick stay or a longer visit, Rogue Regency has a warm, casually elegant atmosphere with plenty to offer, including Chadwick's, the official sports bar of the Medford Rogues. Make sure you head to the post-game party headquarters, Chadwick's Pub and Sports Bar, and the Rogue Regency Inn & Suites.
At People's Bank, we know that banking doesn't have to be complicated. Good banking happens when we put people first. Here at People's Bank, we're for the people with big dreams. We're here for families working on creating a better life for their children. We're for businesses investing locally to create a better community we're proud to call home. This is Ken Troutman, president of People's Bank. When we put people first, families grow stronger, businesses thrive, and our community flourishes. People's Bank, we put people first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Top of the 6th inning, we're all tied at 2. Final game of the 2017 Great West League regular season, and what an incredible season it has been. Countless records being broken by this Rogues team. And with at least 2 more games to play, hopefully more, a chance to etch a few more of these guys' names into the record book. Leading things off for the Medford Rogues, the guy who got it all started back in the 4th inning, Johnny De La Cruz. Back in the 4th, De La Cruz led off with a single, would eventually come home on the RBI, rather no RBI, on the double play ground out by Dante Gutierrez. He tied the game at 1. Back in the 4th inning, first pitch to De La Cruz misses outside for ball 1. De La Cruz from Houston, Texas waits on the 1-0 from Andrew Eppenbach. That one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes to De La Cruz. Waiting on deck, Alex Isola. Heart of the order for the Medford Rogues, 3, 4, and 5. Here's the 2-0 to Lowry. Fouled back and out of play off the first base side. Boy, the clouds up ahead over Walker Stadium, now a bright orange. Almost on cue, they heard me talking about them and said, oh my gosh, we're on air, we got to show our stuff. A beautiful sky here at Walker Stadium looking down on this baseball game. Here's the 2-1 to Lowry. Fastball catches the lower part of the zone for strike 1. A really incredible sky here tonight. The dark blue sky in stark contrast. That one hit right on a rope, but to the left fielder, Griffin Mueller, for the first out of the 6th. A very stark contrast between the deep blue sky and the bright orangish pink clouds scattered about in wisps in the sky. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 6th. Alex Isola, who scored the lead run at the time back in the 4th inning off the RBI double by Connor Lowry, takes ball 1 that misses low from Andrew Eppenbach. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. That one misses inside for ball 2. Johnny De La Cruz, who lined out earlier in the inning, has hit the ball well every time up. The 2-0. Fouled at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike to Alex Isola. Isola waits on the 2-1 from Eppenbach. Here it is. Chopped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Alex Isola. The man from Lincoln, California, will attend Yavapai Community College in his free time. Director of Baseball Operations B.G. Gould telling me that Yavapai is the premier college for baseball in Arizona. Eppenbach steps off the rubber, now comes back on. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Alex Isola. That one bounces on the plate. Runs the count full on Isola, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eppenbach gets the sign from Tyler Stofield. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. The pitch, check swing, called strike 3 on the outside corner of the plate. So Isola struck out looking, 2 down in the top of the 6th, and that will bring up Jake Helwig. Helwig walked to load the bases back in the 4th inning, was walked on 4 pitches. And an urgent announcement. Nick's sister, Nick Parr, the starting pitcher for the Medford Rogues, as Jake Helwig takes first pitch high. His sister is in pre-labor right now. We wish all the best to Nick's sister, to the entire Parr family. Hope you keep us updated. 1-0 the count to Jake Helwig, 2 outs, nobody on in the 6th. That one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. We are all tied at 2 here in the top of the 6th inning. 2-0 the count to Jake Helwig. The pitch home. Fastball misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes to Jake Helwig. Helwig has been thrown 7 straight balls if you count his last at bat. Eppenbach comes set. Deals to the left-handed batter. The 3-0 catches the inner half of the plate. 4 strike 1. Here's the 3-1. Misses high for ball 4. Helwig walks for the 2nd time today. And that will bring up Dante Gutierrez. Gutierrez behind the plate for the first time since the beginning of June for the Medford Rogues. Batting .252 on the year, plays primarily first base and left field. Jake Helwig over there at first base has 15 stolen bases. He's deceptively fast for how tall he is. 6'2", 215. We'll see if they run him here. First pitch to Gutierrez. Fouled back and out of play. Strike 1. Gutierrez, the left-handed batter, steps back into the box. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Jake Helwig at first. Tied 2-2 in the 6th. The fastball misses low. Great take by Gutierrez. The clouds above Walker Stadium appear to be a bit shy now. They've returned back to their white color. I can see off into the distance behind the row of trees that line the outfield fence. Helwig takes off on the pitch. That one fouled out of play off the third base side. I can see behind the trees out in left field that there are some more pink clouds, but above us, they've returned to their normal fluffy white. 1-2 the count to Dante Gutierrez. Jake Helwig will return back to first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Dante Gutierrez. That one hit through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Helwig will be held at second. The 1-2 pitch by Gutierrez sent into right field. The Rogues have 2 on with 2 out here in the top of the 6th. And that will bring up Connor Lowry. Lowry hit a RBI double off the center field wall his first time up. At the time, gave the Rogues the lead in the top of the 4th, 2-1. Pickles would answer with 1 in the bottom of the inning to tie it at 2, but the Rogues threatening again here in the top of the 6th. Helwig at second, Gutierrez at first. The first pitch to Lowry skips in the dirt, not far away enough from Stofield for the runners to advance. 1-0 the count to Connor Lowry, man from Refugio, Texas. Lowry will attend Campbellsville University in the fall. He'll join Clay Valenzuela Reese, Malik Evans, and DJ Wilson. The 1-0 popped high and fouled off back behind the plate into the parking lot. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Jake Helwig walked with 2 out. Dante Gutierrez singled through the left side of the infield. They're on first and second. There's 2 outs in the top of the 6th. We're all tied at 2. Connor Lowry, who already has an RBI double in this game at the plate. The catcher, Tyler Stofield, will go out to have a chat with the pitcher, Andrew Eppenbach. Rogue Nation, remember, you can head to MedfordRogues.com right now to pick up your playoff tickets. Join the Rogues as they chase a championship this season. We'll be back on Tuesday, August 8th at Harry and David Field, 6:35 p.m. first pitch. on a Ram $2 Tuesday. Just $2 for bleacher tickets, courtesy of the Ram Restaurant and Brewery. Conversation over. Here's the 1-1 to Lowry. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. Helwig at second, Gutierrez at first. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Here's the 1-2 to Lowry. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So the Rogues strand 2. Okay, well, so an interesting little thing there. The ball was dropped. The ball was dropped by the catcher. The throw over to first hit Gutierrez, who was standing on the bag, so the ball was still live. Lowry wasn't technically out. The Pickles infielders threw over to second to get the force on Gutierrez. No matter how you slice it, the Rogues leave 2 on in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the inning, all tied at 2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Fans, I can't tell you how many times we've had to replace a window at Harry and David Field because of a stray fly ball. When we need our windows fixed or replaced, the only team we trust are the folks at Bill's Glass. With locations in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass, Bill's Glass is the fastest and most affordable glass service in Southern Oregon. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nick Parr's night is done. Liam Kent takes over. First pitch from Kent misses inside for ball 1 to the first baseman, Cody Fallon. Nick Parr's final line, 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. That one misses in, 2 balls and no strikes to Cody Fallon. The 2-0 hit high in the air to right field. Coming on is Jake Helwig. He stands under it. He makes the grab for the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Liam Kent from Torrance, California. The southpaw attends George Fox University in his free time. making his 8th appearance for the Rogues this year. That will bring up the catcher, Tyler Stofield. Stofield replaced Tate Budnick back in the 2nd inning. The Pickles skipper trying to get everyone some face time here in the final regular season home game of the 2017 Great West League season. The southpaw winds and deals home. Curveball drops out of the zone for ball 1. That one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes now to Tyler Stofield. The 2-0 from Kent. That one catches the outer edge of the plate. 2-1 the count to Tyler Stofield. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. We're all tied at 2. And Liam Kent will go out to, he'll call out Dante Gutierrez. They'll have a conversation. The playoffs begin tomorrow. Catch the entire game tomorrow at 5:05 p.m. It'll be played here at Walker Stadium. Right here. You can catch the entire game right here on MedfordRogues.com. The 2 teams will then take a day off on Monday, August 7th. They'll face each other down in Medford for Game 2 on Tuesday, August 8th, a Ram $2 Tuesday. You can get your tickets online now for just $2, courtesy of the Ram Restaurant and Brewery. 2 balls and 1 strike the count to Tyler Stofield. Kent winds and deals. Off speed, misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Tyler Stofield. That one in there for strike 2. Runs the count full on Tyler Stofield. Hello there, Don. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all for joining us here tonight and all season long right here on MedfordRogues.com. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th, and that will bring up a pinch hitter for Daniel Lopez. It'll be the right-handed batter from Portland, Oregon, with one of the most unique names in the Great West League, Kelechi Anyanwu. Anyanwu attends Clark Atlanta University, a crowd favorite here in Portland. First pitch to Anyanwu in there for strike 1. Anyanwu batting .213. 13 hits, a couple doubles, 5 RBI, 12 runs scored in 31 games for the Pickles. Right-handed batter listed at 5'10". I'm not sure if I believe that. Off speed, misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one swung on and missed, strike 2. So the game tomorrow will be at 5:05 p.m. right here on MedfordRogues.com. Day off on Monday. On Tuesday, 6:35 p.m. first pitch at Harry and David Field. I hope you all join us for the first game of the 2017 playoffs down in Medford. It will be game 2 of the series. Here's the 1-2 from Kent. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Liam Kent. We head to the 7th, all tied at 2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogues Baseball is brought to you by Claudio Alvarez Construction and Restoration. Founded over 2 decades ago, Claudio Alvarez Construction and Restoration are there when you need them most. Whether it's fire, storm, or water damage, the Alvarez Restoration Team is ready and willing to bring your home back to how it used to be. They like to say, when bad stuff happens, we make good stuff happen. Find them at alvarezrestoration.com or by calling 541-727-7340. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. The first pitch to Josh Berman misses low for ball one. Berman 0 for 2 tonight will lead things off for the Rogues in the top of the 7th, followed by a pinch hitter. Looks like it'll be Davis DeLorphis, who will come up to pinch hit for Braden Stutzman. Next one swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Berman. Eppenbach on the mound. The curveball misses inside. Berman 0 for 2 today in a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on here in the 7th, tied 2-2. That one looks like it broke his bat. Short grounder, the throw to first, not going to be in time. Berman legs out the infield single. Colin Rubino over at shortstop, replacing Daniel Lopez. Kelechi Onyanwu at second. So Berman, the tying run is aboard. And the pinch hitter for the Medford Rogues is Davis DeLorphis. DeLorphis has been taking a few games off, nursing a sore groin. Rogues would love to get his bat back in the lineup. Batting .332, 63 hits, 12 doubles, 4 triples, 4 home runs, 36 RBI, 53 runs scored in 48 games. The first pitch to DeLorphis. Fastball catches the outer edge of the plate for strike 1. Josh Berman over there at first base with the leadoff single. He's the tying run. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. The 0-1. Curveball did not go around, says the home plate umpire, Colin Price. 1 ball and 1 strike to Davis DeLorfis. Eppenbach gets the sign from Stofield. That one chopped up the middle. It could be two. The throw over to second for one. The throw over to first pulls Cody Fallon off the bag. So the Pickles get the force at first. DeLorfis now aboard, replaces Josh Berman. That will turn the lineup over for Clay Valenzuela-Reese. We're tied at 2 here in the top of the 7th. One out, runner on first. Valenzuela-Reese still looking for his first hit today. First pitch, fastball, swung on and missed, strike one. Two to two the score here in the top of the 7th inning. Another one swung on and missed. Strike two. So 0-2 the count to Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Davis DeLorfis over there at first. Here's the 0-2 from Eppenbach. Curveball fouled back and out of play. The Pickles got one in the second inning, a solo home run off the bat of Cody Fallon. The Rogues got two in the fourth on a ground out by Dante Gutierrez, scoring Johnny De La Cruz from third, and then an RBI double by Connor Lowry off the wall, scoring Alex Isola. Throw over to first, gets by Cody Fallon. Davis DeLorfis will take second base on the errant throw. The lead run now at second base. One out here in the top of the 7th. 0-2 the count to Clay Valenzuela-Reese. The 0-2. Fastball hit over the head of the second baseman, Kelechi Onyanwu. Hogan will hold Davis DeLorfis at first. Valenzuela-Reese will take second on the throw home. So the Rogues now have two in scoring position with one out here in the 7th for Jaden Hanna. Valenzuela-Reese taking second on the throw home. Davis DeLorfis over at third. Jaden Hanna looking for his first hit of the ballgame as well. Runners on second and third for the Rogues. One out in the top of the 7th. We're all tied at 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for both ball clubs. Hanna, the Portland native, steps into the box looking to give the Rogues the lead here in the top of the 7th. The pitch home. That is going to be a flare that drops into right field for a base hit. Davis DeLorfis will score. An RBI single by Jaden Hanna gives the Rogues the lead, 3-2 here in the top of the 7th. Valenzuela-Reese over to third on the play. Runners still at the corners, still one out, and that'll bring up Johnny De La Cruz. De La Cruz has stung the ball all 3 times he's come to the plate. Singled back in the 4th inning and scored on the ground out by Dante Gutierrez. De La Cruz waits the first offering. Fastball in there for strike one. Valenzuela-Reese at third, Jaden Hanna at first. One out here in the top of the 7th. Rogues lead 3-2. The curveball hits him. Curveball got away from Eppenbach, hits De La Cruz in the back, and the Rogues now have the bases loaded for Alex Isola. Jeff Lauder will come out, and that'll do it for Andrew Eppenbach. We'll have a pitching change here in Portland. When we come back, the rest of this ball game, Rogues have the bases loaded and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. They lead 3-2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Just a quick conversation. Eppenbach still on the mound for the Rogues, rather for the Pickles. The Rogues have the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. The first pitch to Alex Isola misses low for ball 1. Clay Valenzuela-Reese at third, Jaden Hanna at second, Johnny De La Cruz at first. That one misses low to Isola, 2-0 the count. Isola scoring on the RBI double by Connor Lowry. Tied the ball game back in the 4th inning. Jaden Hanna's RBI single, scoring Davis DeLorfis. Put the Rogues in the lead. That one misses high for ball 3. There's nowhere to put Isola. The bases are loaded. 3-0 the count, 1 out in the top of the 7th. The 3-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. The 3-1 to Isola. Misses outside for ball 4, and the Rogues walk home another run. An RBI walk for Alex Isola brings home Clay Valenzuela-Reese, and the Rogues take a 2-run lead here in the 7th inning. That will do it for Andrew Eppenbach. They will now go to the bullpen. Bases still loaded, 1 out for the Rogues. They lead 4-2 in the 7th. The pitch. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. We are in the top of the 7th inning. The bases are loaded for Jake Helwig. The first pitch to Helwig catches the outer half of the plate for strike one. New pitcher on the mound for the Portland Pickles. It's Jack Gordon. Jaden Hanna is at third. Johnny De La Cruz is at second. Alex Isola is at first. The catcher, Tyler Stofield, will go out to have a conversation with his new pitcher. Rogues lead 4-2 here in the top of the 7th. Davis DeLorfus reached on a fielder's choice. Clay Valenzuela-Reese singled, and then Jaden Hanna singled to score DeLorfus, breaking the 2-2 tie. Johnny De La Cruz walked, and then Alex Isola walked to bring home Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Rogues lead 4-2 here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, 0-1 the count to Jake Helwig. The bases are loaded. The pitch home. Misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jake Helwig. Helwig, the left-handed batter, 0 for 1. He's walked twice. Jack Gordon winds and deals that one a very shallow hit ball into the infield. Grass will be an infield pop fly rule. Grabbed by the second baseman Kelechi Onyanwu just at the edge of the outfield grass for the second out of the inning. Now with 2 down, that will bring up Dante Gutierrez. Gutierrez walked in the second, grounded into a double play that scored Johnny De La Cruz back in the 4th, and then singled in the 6th. He's 1 for 2. Bases are loaded. Hanna at third, De La Cruz at second. Alex Isola at first. Jack Gordon from Lake Oswego, Oregon. His first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Gordon will attend Northern Colorado University in the fall. He's 0-1 with a 5.47 ERA. 1-0 the count to the left-handed hitting Dante Gutierrez. That one misses high and in. 2 balls and no strikes to Gutierrez. There are 2 outs in the top of the 7th. The Rogues lead 4-2. Here's the 2-0 to Gutierrez. Fastball catches the black on the outside part of the plate. 2-1 the count to Gutierrez. Dante making his first appearance behind the plate for the Rogues since the beginning of July. Jack Gordon comes set. Here's the 2-1. Misses low for ball 3. So now Gutierrez in a terrific hitter's count with the bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Rogues lead 4-2. Alex Isola at first, Johnny De La Cruz at second, Jaden Hanna at third. Gutierrez steps back into the left-handed box. Here's the 3-1. Misses outside for ball 4, and the Rogues walk in another one. Jaden Hanna comes home. The Rogues take a 5-2 lead. So Jack Gordon comes on in relief for Andrew Eppenbach and walks Dante Gutierrez. Rogues extend their lead to 3 here in the 7th. Bases still loaded for Connor Lowry. Lowry had an RBI double back in the 4th inning. Jack Gordon comes set. The first pitch to Lowry swung on, fouled back into the netting and out of play. Oh, the carousel moves around. De La Cruz now at third. Alex Isola at second. Dante Gutierrez at first. Here's the 0-1 with the bases loaded. That one is going to be over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Hogan will wave Isola home. There's a throw at the plate. It's going to be cut off. A 2 RBI single by Connor Lowry. And the Rogues busted open here in the 7th inning. A 5-run 7th. They lead 7-2. Three RBI for Connor Lowry, and boy, if he gets his bat going, there's no one that can stop this Rogues club. Dante Gutierrez over at second base now.
Here's number 7, the third baseman, Josh Berman.
That will bring up Josh Berman. Berman led this inning off with a single, was erased on the fielder's choice by Davis DeLorphis. Jack Gordon comes set, runners on first and second. 2 outs in the 7th. Check swing, called strike by home plate umpire. There's that 5-run inning that Doug was talking about, the patented Rogues 5-run inning. That one misses outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Berman. The pitch home, fouled back and out of play off the first base side. Jack Gordon on the mound, comes set, runners on first and second. 1-2 the count to Berman. The pitch home, that one lined foul down the third base side. Home crowd egging on the Pickles. Jack Gordon trying to get out of this inning. 5 already across for the Rogues. Jack Gordon comes set at the mound. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back into the netting. Dante Gutierrez at second. Connor Lowry with the 2 RBI single at first. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Rogues lead 7-2. Here's the 1-2. Fastball fouled back and out of play. So Berman doing a terrific job of staying alive here. Josh Berman wearing number 7 will see his 7th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 1-2 with 2 on and 2 outs in the 7th. The pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So the inning finally ends. 10 batters come to the plate for the Rogues, 5 come home. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We're stretching here in Portland. Rogues lead 7-2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Most do-it-yourselfers know that if you do it yourself, you get more for your money. At No Frills Flooring, get the absolute best prices on carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, natural stone, porcelain tile, and granite slabs for countertops. No Frills Flooring is a wholesale supplier of floor covering materials targeted to serving the construction industry and do-it-yourselfers. With a large selection of the most desired products available at the lowest prices, they want to help you with your project. Stop in one of their stores located on Ross Stanley Drive in Medford or E Street in Grants Pass, or visit NoFrillsFlooring.com. When No Frills says more floors, they mean it. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Liam Kent back on the mound for the bottom of the 7th. The first pitch to Renner Stecky is fouled back. 0-1 the count. The Rogues lead 7-2. A 5-run inning in the top of the 7th. That 5-run inning that Doug Parr always blabbers about. Been a while. So good to see from this Rogues offense. Hopefully things begin to click just in time for the playoffs. The 0-1. Misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike to Renner Stecky. Stecky came on as a pinch hitter for Bobby Kinney back in the 3rd inning. Liam Kent in his 2nd inning of work. The southpaw gets the sign from Gutierrez. Davis DeLorfis over at first base, who pinch hit for Braden Stutzman. He'll stay in the game. That one misses outside, 2-1. Okay, blabbers is maybe a bit of a strong word, Doug. I'm sorry. But I would agree, Doug, that this ball club likes to score in bunches. It'll be a fun task for me to pour through the annals. Check swing, did he go around? No, on the appeal of the field ump, Garrett Wilson. 2-1 the count to Renner Stecky. Should be a fun task for me to pour through all of the games this season to see just how many 5+ runs the Rogues have had. My guess would be over 5. Here's the 3-1. That one hit well to right center field. Going back is Hellwig on his horse. He will have room. He makes the grab out there in right center field. Loud out for Renner Stecky here in the bottom of the 7th. And that will bring up Joey Cooper. I'm imagining Jamie Flynn sitting next to me right now telling me how important it would be, how important it is that Liam Kent get a shutdown inning here, get the Rogues offense back out on the field. Hold on to that 5-run lead. Lefty-lefty matchup here with 1 out and nobody on. The first pitch to Joey Cooper, hit high in the air and foul, out of play off the third base side and into the concession stand. So 0-1 the count to Joey Cooper. Cooper came on as a pinch hitter for Alec Layton back in the 2nd inning. The 0-1. Catches the black on the outer edge for strike 2. Liam Kent winds and delivers the 0-2. That one bounces in the dirt, gets by Dante Gutierrez. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Joey Cooper. Liam Kent gets the sign from Gutierrez. He winds and delivers the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 3rd strikeout of the night for Liam Kent. Second out of the 7th. And that will bring up Colin Rubino. Rubino, the right-handed batter, came on as a defensive replacement for Alex Henwood, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Doug, I would have to agree. I think that Jamie Flynn and I sound great together. The next pitch in there for strike 1. It's so great to have Jamie Flynn's insight, not only as a baseball player, but the fact that he's in the dugout. He knows these guys. He knows what's being said in the dugout. The insight is just fantastic. I love to hear him comment. The 1-1 misses up and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Colin Rubino. Jamie Flynn has told me that he will remain in the dugout for the remainder of the regular season and into the playoffs, as he should. Here's the 2-1. That one smacked down the left field line, but foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Colin Rubino. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 7th. Liam Kent steps on the rubber. He comes set. The 2-2. That one popped high in the air into the infield. Valenzuela-Reese is under it, squeezes the glove. Another perfect inning for Liam Kent. We head to the top of the 8th. Rogues on top, 7-2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. First pitch to Davis DeLorfis, a sky-high pop-up that's going to land foul off the third base side. 7-2, the Rogues lead here in the top of the 8th inning. It will be Davis DeLorfis, and then the top of the order, Clay Valenzuela-Reese and Jaden Hanna. 0-1 the count to Davis DeLorfis. That one fouled off the first base line and out of play. So DeLorfis in a hole, 0-2. DeLorfis reached on a fielder's choice and scored what was at the time the lead run. Well, it still is. The 0-2. Check swing, did he go around? No, says Garrett Wilson, the field ump on the appeal. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Davis DeLorfis. Here's the 1-2 to DeLorfis, leading off the top of the 8th. The pitch home from Gordon. Popped up high in the air, back and over the netting into the first base bleachers. Pickles fans giving one of their own a hard time for trying to make the catch on that foul ball with his glove when he had his mitt tucked under his elbow, under his armpit. All in good fun. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count to Davis DeLorfis, leading off the top of the 8th. Rogues lead 7-2. The pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 down, that will turn the lineup over for Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Valenzuela-Reese singled and scored back in that 5-run 7th inning. the final game of the 2017 regular season. Playoffs begin tomorrow at 5:05 p.m. right here on MedfordRogues.com. Valenzuela Reese lays down the bunt. It bounced in fair ground and then rolled foul off the third base line. First strike to Clay Valenzuela Reese. Valenzuela Reese, the Rogues' all-time leader in hits in a season. The Rogues' all-time leader with 18 consecutive games with a hit. That one looped to right field. Coming on is Starkovic. He is there for the grab. Just received a delivery from April Browder. An entire sandwich Ziploc bag full of chocolate chip cookies. I am spoiled by you, April. The entire Rogues team is spoiled by our host families. Thank you all so much for everything that you do. We have a pinch hitter for Jaden Hanna. It will be Scotty Wright. Wright was last night's starting pitcher. Through 2 innings of scoreless ball, struck out 5. Wright checks his swing, but he'll run around, says the home plate umpire, Colin Price. So with 2 down, that one bounces out of the reach of the catcher, Tyler Stofield. 1-1 the count to Scotty Wright. I would be remiss as I was reminiscing about this season if I did not bring up Scotty Wright's perfect game down in Lincoln. That one misses outside. 2-1 the count to Scotty Wright. It was the second game of a doubleheader down in Lincoln on July 29th. Fastball catches the outer edge of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Scotty Wright. 2 outs in the top of the 8th, nobody on for the Rogues. It was a shortened game, 7 innings. Scotty Wright making his first career start since Little League. Pitched a perfect game, retired 14 Potters on strikes. The 2-2 fouled into the netting. It was the first no-hitter and the first perfect game in Great West League history. I had the privilege of being on the call for that game. What an honor. An absolutely special moment. So grateful to be a part of that moment. So many special moments that I'm just blown away that my job is to share in these moments with these ball club. That one misses low. Runs the count full, 3-2 to Scotty Wright. DJ Wilson checking in on the live chat. Wilson not available to pitch tonight, dealing with a illness. Here's the 3-2. That one misses outside for ball 4. Scotty Wright with a 2-out walk, much to the delight of the Pickles fans. And that will bring up Johnny De La Cruz. De La Cruz has stung the ball every time he's come up to the plate except for one. That one time he did not get good contact on the balls when he was hit by a pitch. De La Cruz, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. First pitch to De La Cruz, catches the outer edge for strike 1. Scotty Wright over at first base with the 2-out walk. 7-2, the Rogues lead in the top of the 8th inning. Scotty Wright takes his lead. The 0-1 misses low and in. Evens the count, 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike the count to Johnny De La Cruz. Scotty Wright takes his lead from first. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Rogues lead 7-2. As I already said, that one misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Johnny De La Cruz. So 5:05 p.m. first pitch tomorrow night. Game 1 of the 2017 Great West League playoffs. The 2 teams will have a day off to travel down to Medford before returning to Harry and David Field on Tuesday, August 8th. For Game 2, that one swung on and missed. The throw down to first, not in time. Nice idea by Tyler Stofield, but Scotty Wright, alert on the play, dove back in safely. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1 on here in the top of the 8th. Here's the 2-2. Hit through under the glove of the third baseman, Bobby Kinney. 2-out single for Johnny De La Cruz, his 2nd hit of the game. And the Rogues have runners on first and second with 2 outs for Alex Isola. Alex Isola, the RBI leader of the Great West League, steps up to the plate with a runner in scoring position. That's Scotty Wright. He's at second. Johnny De La Cruz is at first. Rogues looking to tack on some more. That one behind Alex Isola, and the runners will take their bag on the wild pitch. So now 2 in scoring position for Alex Isola. Isola has just 1 more RBI than Xander Clark of the Portland Pickles to lead the Great West League in RBI. Xander Clark's night is done, so Alex Isola will be the regular season RBI leader. Looking to pick up a few more here. The 1-0. That one hit into right field, however, it's playable. Joey Cooper makes the grab out there in center for the final out of the inning. The Rogues strand 2. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Rogues lead 7-2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rogues lead 7-2. Liam Kent on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. The first pitch to Griffin Mueller misses low for ball 1. The final game of the 2017 regular season. That one misses low. 2 balls and no strikes to Griffin Mueller. Liam Kent delivers the 2-0. That one misses high. 3 balls and no strikes to the left fielder, Griffin Mueller. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Pickles. Kent delivers a 3-0 outside for ball 4. Now a 4-pitch walk to Griffin Mueller. The leadoff man is on for the Pickles. And that will bring up tonight's starting pitcher. Moved over to the DH spot, Bryce Mulcahy. Bryce Mulcahy, the switch hitter, will bat from the left side with the lefty Kent on the mound. Interesting. I would think he would bat from the right side. I guess he just likes the left half better. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Liam Kent would be tonight's winning pitcher should the Rogues hold on. Runner on first, that's Griffin Mueller. Scotty Wright over there at second base. He pinch hit for Jaden Hanna. He'll stay in the game. The 0-1 will actually be a throw over to first. Mueller back standing. Defensive alignment all the same for the Medford Rogues except for the right side of the infield. Scotty Wright at second, Davis DeLorfis at first. 0-1 the count to Bryce Mulcahy. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch home, chopped foul into the Rogues dugout. Sky now completely black here at Walker Stadium. Boy, it was absolutely gorgeous for a few minutes. The pink and orange clouds overhead didn't last long. Clouds having a bit of stage fright. Here's the 0-1 from Liam Kent. The southpaw delivers. Bounced in the dirt in front of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to Bryce Mulcahy. Count now is actually 1-2. Liam Kent looks in. He gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. Griffin Mueller takes his lead from first. Connor Lowry shifted slightly to left field. The 1-2. Curveball, just got a piece of it, did Griffin Mueller. Rather did Bryce Mulcahy. Griffin Mueller over at first. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Portland crowd egging on their Pickles, trying to start a rally. Liam Kent trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Kent gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. Oh, muscle memory there. Here's the 1-2 from Liam Kent to the lefty, Mulcahy. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Liam Kent. It's the first out of the 8th. That will bring up Matt Starkovic. Some young fans getting the opportunity to announce the players' names here on the final regular season game. A lovely sight to see. Griffin Mueller still at first. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Matt Starkovic, who was 0 for 3 today, steps up to the plate. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Liam Kent comes set. Looks over at first, now comes home. Curveball drops out of the zone for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Matt Starkovic. That one skips in the dirt. The runner takes off. The throw to second, not going to be in time. It'll be a stolen base for Griffin Mueller. The Pickles have a runner in scoring position. 2-0 the count to Matt Starkovic. Liam Kent comes set. Griffin Mueller at second base, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. That one gets by Dante Gutierrez, and Mueller will take third on the wild pitch. So a walk, a stolen base, and a wild pitch puts Griffin Mueller 90 feet from home. 3-0 the count to Matt Starkovic. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Rogues lead 7-2. Liam Kent comes set. Here's the 3-0 to Starkovic. Fastball misses high for ball 4. Earlier in this inning, April Browder delivered to me a Ziploc bag full of peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Apparently yesterday was National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Happy to celebrate that with you, April. Jeff Lyle going to go out to talk with his left-hander, Liam Kent. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. Runners on the corners for the Pickles here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
We're back on the road with the Rogues. Take the Rogues with you by following along on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Runners on the corners for the Pickles. Rogues lead 7-2. At the plate for the Pickles is Cody Fallon. Fallon 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 2nd inning. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fallon, the right-handed batter from Surprise, Arizona. Attends Western Oregon University. 6'5", 205-pound right-handed batter. Waits on the 0-1 from Liam Kent. Griffin Mueller is at third. Matt Starkovic is at first. The 0-1 bounces low. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Liam Kent in his 3rd inning of relief. Looks in, gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. He comes set, working out of the stretch. Here's the 1-1. Foul tipped. Liam Kent ahead of Cody Fallon, 1-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runners on 1st and 3rd for the Pickles. Rogues lead 7-2. The 1-2. Off speed, misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cody Fallon. That's a great pitch by Liam Kent there ahead in the count. See if he couldn't get Fallon to swing at something out of the zone. Fallon stays home. And the count is 2-2. Griffin Mueller at third. Matt Starkovic at first. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Cody Fallon. Waiting on deck, the catcher, Tyler Stofield. Liam Kent looks in, gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. Davis DeLorfus holding on, Starkovic at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back and out of play into the parking lot. A beautiful evening here at Walker Stadium. A cool breeze drifts through the ballpark. Didn't get above 90, 92 degrees today. Very pleasant. Won't be the case tomorrow, though, unfortunately. Will be much, much hotter tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 3-2. Skips in the dirt, ball 4. The ball gets away from Donna Gutierrez, And the runner's going to score from third base. So Mueller walked, stole a base, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and comes home on a wild pitch. The Pickles get one here in the 8th inning. They have runners on first and second now. Liam Kent still hasn't given up a hit in this ballgame. The score now 7-3. So with Matt Starkovic at second and Cody Fallon at first, Tyler Stofield will step up for the Portland Pickles. Stofield came on as a pinch hitter for Tate Budnick back in the 3rd inning. Stofield 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Liam Kent gets the sign from Gutierrez. The first pitch misses low, and that one gets away from Gutierrez, and the runners will take another base. Another wild pitch will advance Starkovic to third and Cody Fallon to second. The potential tying run is on deck in Kelechi Onyanwu. Bit of an iffy spot for the Rogues here in the bottom of the 8th. Second and third. 1 out, 1-0 the count to Tyler Stofield. Kent comes set. He'll step off the rubber. Seven runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Potters. For the Pickles, rather. Here's the 1-0. That one misses low for ball 2. So after 2 perfect innings by Liam Kent, now in a bit of trouble here. Gutierrez gives Liam Kent the sign. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch from Kent. Fouled back up and over the netting and out of play. 7-3 the score here in Portland, Oregon. 2-1 the count to Tyler Stofield. Runners on second and third, 1 out in the 8th. Liam Kent looks in, gets the sign. Starkovic at third, Cody Fallon at second. The pitch home. Hit high in the air and foul off the first base side. Delorfis is there. He will make the grab in foul ground. Starkovic at third base takes 2 steps towards home and then thinks better of it. So a huge second out for Liam Kent. Does not advance the runner, does not get any more home. Roxanne, thank you for joining us. No, Jamie was not on the air. We were just lamenting about how great it is when he joins the call. Jamie Flynn decided it would be best to join the Rogues for this final game and through the playoffs as well. So Stofield pops up in foul ground to Davis Delorfis at first base. 2 outs, runners on second and third for Kelechi Onyanwu. First pitch to Onyanwu, misses high for ball 1. Starkovic still at third. Starkovic still at third. Cody Fallon still at second. 1-0 the count to Kelechi Onyanwu. Came on as a defensive replacement for Daniel Lopez. Back in the 6th inning, that one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes now to Kelechi Onyanwu. Liam Kent comes set. Here's the 2-0. That one hit well down the left field line. That ball is a fair ball just inside the left field foul line. Both runs will score. Kelechi Onyanwu with the stand-up 2 RBI double. And the Pickles have pulled to within 3 here. To within 2. Josh Hogan going to go out, and that'll be it for Liam Kent. 2 terrific innings for Liam Kent. Things just got away for him in the 8th. We'll have a pitching change when we come back the rest of this ball game.
Let's head back to the ballpark. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rogues lead 7-5. On the mound now for your Medford Rogues. From Ashland, Oregon, he'll attend University of Oregon next fall. It's Peyton Fuller. Runner on second, that's Kelechi Onyanwu. Delivered a 2 RBI double earlier in this inning. Renner Stecky at the plate for the Portland Pickles. The first pitch to Stecky misses outside, ball 1. Stecky representing the tying run for the Pickles. Fuller making his 12th appearance for the Rogues, has a 3-2 record, 4.35 ERA, 30 strikeouts and 41 1/3. That one fouled back into the netting. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Renner Stecky. Stecky came on as a pinch hitter for Bobby Kinney. Stecky is 0 for 2. Gutierrez will go out to have a conversation with Peyton Fuller. 1-1 the count to Renner Stecky. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on second, that's Kelechi Onyanwu. Home plate umpire Colin Price will go out and say that's enough of that. We got a baseball game to play. Gutierrez will settle back in behind the plate. Renner Stecky steps into the right-handed box. 1-1 the count. Peyton Fuller stares in, gets the sign from Gutierrez. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Renner Stecky. Kelechi Onyanwu out there at second base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Boy, if these couple games are any indication of what this playoff series will be like, it should be a fun one. Here's the 2-1. Fouled high and foul out of play. Into the parking lot. So the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on second in a 2-run game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Peyton Fuller trying to end the 8th for the Pickles. Fuller looks in, he comes set now. Here's the 2-2 to Renner Stecky. Foul tipped, just staying alive does Renner Stecky. Seven runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Pickles. Peyton Fuller in a battle here with Renner Stecky. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second in a 2-run game. Here's the pitch from Peyton Fuller. Fastball called, strike 3. Peyton Fuller gets the Rogues out of the jam. We head to the 9th. Rogues lead 7-5. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts.
Catch the Rogues all season long, right here on MedfordRogues.com.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Rogues lead 7-5. On the mound now for the Portland Pickles, from the Dalles in Oregon, attends Blue Mountain Community College. In his free time, it's right-hander Colton Walker. He'll face Jake Helwig. First pitch to Helwig. Called strike on the outer edge. The Pickles scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th. And that one smacked to right field. Coming on and making a sliding grab is the right fielder, Matt Starkovic. No, Starkovic showing the leather again, proving that that diving grab he made on Dante Gutierrez's ball last night was no fluke. This catch, a certain degree less of difficulty, but still an impressive catch nonetheless. It's the first out of the 9th, and that will bring up Dante Gutierrez. Colton Walker comes home. The first pitch to Gutierrez, called strike on the outer edge. Gutierrez 1 for 2, 2 walks, and an RBI. Walker goes into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Off speed. Paints the black on that outer edge for strike 2. For a regular season game that doesn't mean much, this certainly has been fun. If it's any indication of what this playoff series will be like starting tomorrow at 5:05 p.m., it should be a fun one. That one misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dante Gutierrez. Walker winds and delivers the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That will bring up Connor Lowry. Lowry had an RBI double back in the 4th and a 2 RBI single in the 7th. Right now, that's the difference in this ball game. Now this is just me spouting off the top of my head as Lowry waits on the first pitch from Walker. Here it is. Fastball misses low. Regardless of the outcome of this ball game, I think it's not the worst thing in the world, and maybe even be beneficial for the Rogues that they dropped at the very least 2 out of 3 to this Pickles team. No chance for the Rogues to be complacent, as that one misses low for ball 2, heading into the playoffs with a team that just beat you 2 out of 3. Still have a few more outs to get to in this ball game. Here's the 2-0 to Connor Lowry. A high pop-up into the infield. It'll be the catcher, Stofield. He makes the grab for the final out. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Rogues lead by 2. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Rogues lead 7-5 here in Portland, Oregon. Peyton Fuller back on the mound for the Rogues. This live stream brought to you by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Leading things off for the Pickles in the bottom of the 9th, Joey Cooper. First pitch to him inside for ball 1. Top of the order for the Portland Pickles, although their top 3 hitters were subbed out at some points in the ballgame. Joey Cooper, Colin Rubino, and then Griffin Mueller. Fastball catches the outer edge for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Joey Cooper. Peyton Fuller on the mound got a strikeout to end the bottom of the 8th with a runner on second for the Pickles. Preserved the lead at 2. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses just inside for ball 2. Fuller goes into the windup. The 2-1. Foul tipped. Dill the Pickle clamoring his cowbell. Here's the 2-2 from Fuller. Hit fair down the first base line by a lunging DeLorfis. Cooper will round first. The throw into second is a good one, and he's safe. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. What an incredible throw by Jake Helwig. I thought they got him. It's possible that Valenzuela-Reese missed the tag, but the throw seemed to beat Joey Cooper. Wow. No complaint by Josh Hogan, so it must be my biased eyes playing tricks on me. It's a leadoff double for Joey Cooper here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that will bring up Colin Rubino. Peyton Fuller comes set. The first pitch to Rubino skips in the dirt, bounces in front of home plate. Not far enough for Cooper to take third. 1-0 the count to Colin Rubino. Bottom of the 9th inning, nobody out, runner on second. 1-0 the count to Colin Rubino. Here's the pitch, and it hits him. So the tying runs are now on base, nobody out. And that will bring up Griffin Mueller. Valenzuela-Reese will go out to talk with Peyton Fuller. Davis DeLorfis will join in as well. Tensions running high here in this final game of the 2017 regular season. Griffin Mueller walked and scored back in the 8th inning. He's 1 for 2. No action in the Rogues bullpen. Everyone's standing up, though, to watch the rest of this ball game. It'll be Peyton Fuller's from here on out. Fuller looks back at second. Mueller shows bunt. Pulls back. It's a called strike. Joey Cooper at second. Colin Rubino at first. 0-1 the count to Griffin Mueller. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. Rogues lead 7-5. He shows bunt, he pulls back. That one misses low. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. We're back tomorrow night, 5:05 p.m., live on MedfordRogues.com for Game 1 of the playoffs. between these two teams should be a fun one, should be a great series. The 1-1 shows bunt, pulls back. It's a called strike on the outer edge. Fuller ahead 1-2 to Griffin Mueller. Joey Cooper at second, Colin Rubino at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Rogues lead 7-5. Fuller comes set. Mueller showing bunt again. He pulls back. The 1-2 foul down the third base line. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Pickles. High leverage situation here in the final game of the regular season. Nothing more on the line but bragging rights as we head into the playoffs. Possibly some momentum on the line as well. Fuller, the right-hander, gets the sign from Dante Gutierrez. He comes set. Here's the 1-2 with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A huge strikeout for Peyton Fuller. It's the first out of the 9th, and now a ground ball double play will end the ball game. I love baseball. That will bring up the starting pitcher tonight, Bryce Mulcahy. Mulcahy 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Joey Cooper at second. Colin Rubino at first. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. 2-run ball game. Rogues lead. Here's the first pitch. That one hit into left field. It is caught by Johnny De La Cruz. They're going to throw the ball back into second. The throw is wide. Not in time to get the lead runner at second. Oh boy, that ball was laced by Bryce Mulcahy. De La Cruz looked like he might have stumbled, but he made the catch. The most important thing was slow to get up. Looks like he's okay. The throw into second base, Scotty Wright reaching out, had to be pulled off the bag to make the grab. Stepping back in safely is Joey Cooper. Oh, Peyton Fuller not out of the woods yet. Matt Starkovic at the plate. 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the 9th. The left-handed Starkovic 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored today. The first pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Matt Starkovic. Joey Cooper at second, Colin Rubino at first. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. 0-1 the count. The pitch, called strike 2 on the black on the outer edge of the plate. Peyton Fuller ahead 0-2. He'll step back on the rubber. Tying runs on base for the Pickles. Down to their final strike. Peyton Fuller comes home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The ball is dropped. Gutierrez picks it up. The throw over to first is not in time. The throw pulled DeLorfis off the bag, and the bases are loaded. Gutierrez trying to appeal to the home plate umpire. The field ump, Garrett Wilson, making the call. The throw was made on the foul side of the bag, and he's saying that Davis DeLorfis was pulled off the bag on the throw by Dante Gutierrez. Garrett Walker will go talk with home plate umpire Colin Price. They're going to chat. The game potentially hangs in the balance. Dropped third strike. The throw over to first. A little wide of the bag. Davis DeLorfis lunging, made the grab. The throw beat the runner. The question is, did his foot come off the bag before the catch was made. It did. The runner is safe on a drop third strike. The bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 9th inning in a 2-run game for Cody Fallon. Colin Rubino, Joey Cooper at third, Colin Rubino at second, Matt Starkovic at first. Cody Fallon, who hit a solo home run back in the 2nd inning to start the scoring here in this ballgame, is at the plate. Peyton Fuller comes set. The first pitch to Cody Fallon. Fastball in there for strike one. Doug saying, holy Seaward, this is getting crazy. I have to agree. Absolute madness here in the bottom of the 9th inning, but we're not done just yet. Peyton Fuller comes set. Bases loaded. 0-1 the count. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Fuller ahead of Fallon. 0-2 the count. Pickles fans cheering on their hitter. What an end to the 2017 regular season. The pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Peyton Fuller strikes out Cody Fallon to win the ball game. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rogues. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Pickles. We'll see you tomorrow night, Rogue Nation, for Game 1 of the playoffs right here at Walker Stadium, 5:05 p.m. first pitch. Again, the final score, the Rogues hold on by a final score of 7-5. My goodness. What an end to the 2017 Great West League regular season. Peyton Fuller strikes out Cody Fallon with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning to win the ball game. I'm Jonathan Kerman. Thank you so much for joining us, Rogue Nation. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5:05 p.m. first pitch, live on MedfordRogues.com. Don't forget, head to MedfordRogues.com to pick up your playoff tickets. The Rogues will return to Harry and David Field on Tuesday, August 8th, 6:35 p.m. first pitch, Game 2 of the playoffs against these Portland Pickles. Thank you so much for listening, Rogue Nation. Sleep well. We'll see you tomorrow night. Well, gosh, tomorrow afternoon. Oh. See you later, Rogue Nation.
Thanks for listening to Medford Rogues Baseball. Listen to the Rogues all season long, live on MedfordRogues.com.